Welcome back. You're watching The Tonight Show. This is Bay TV. It is Tuesday. We're with you live Monday through Friday after 6 o'clock on Facebook Live as well. So if you're watching us on telly, fire up your Facebook, drop us a like and a comment, and we'll give you a mention on the show a little later. Right, it's time to talk theatre now, and we've not just got Keith in this week, we've got a double whammy. We've got Keith, and we've also got a special guest today who is Stephen from the Everest Theatre, who, if you've not heard of Everest Theatre yet, you soon will do. Welcome to Bay TV.
Thank you very much, thank you for having me.
So, Everest Theatre is a brand new concept for you, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. We'd planned a large-scale production in December of this year, but we kind of realised, I've got a month in January, that's enough time for a show, isn't it? So our inaugural production is this week, opening Thursday.
What is the production?
It's called 7 Stages of an Affair by a lady called Lorraine Forrest Turner. She's from Reading, and she's making the trek down to come see it on Friday, which is quite exciting. I get the feeling it's not been put on very many times for her to make that trek, but yeah, it's a really, really nice sort of short play. It's about an hour long, and it's just a great intimate piece, really, for the venue that it's being held in. It's at Coast on Swansea High Street.
It's a lovely place, Coast, isn't it? It's a great venue for a show like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's written as upstage centre, downstage left, downstage right, but the way we've got it set is it's around the venue, so it just makes the audience, I think, a little more active, where you've got to kind of be looking around and seeing what's happening next, instead of just sort of zoning out at times, I think, when you're just staring at the same place with the same scenery and the same background. So yeah, it lends itself really well to the production, I think.
Keith, we were only saying last week, weren't we, about the setting up of a production company, or a production, as was last
shows
week.
Together, yes. Yeah. And I was very fortunate to be invited by Stephen last night to see the launch of the Everest Theatre, as well as the new play then. And it was very high standard acting, and the directing as well was excellent with Michael Orbin. And as you say, the Coast Italia, it's so well suited for many cabaret evenings and now plays. Cappuccino Girls has been successful there. With
it was home to Cappuccino Girls for a good time, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that was really beneficial for us, because obviously Mal Pope is good friends with the owner now, and so he came along yesterday as well. And it was a great evening, actually. We had a lot of creatives from South Wales, directors and producers and stuff. So,
because your day job, if you want to call it that, is as an actor, isn't it?
Well, no. I do 3 things mainly. I'm a self-employed dog trainer.
Are you a dog trainer as well? I didn't think you kept that quiet.
I'm a full-time student at Swansea University studying business management. I'm in my final semester now, and I'm an actor as well. So yeah, I keep quite busy.
It's very
Do you
good.
have any free time?
Stage combat, so no arguing with stay there.
I'm very good at pretending to beat you up, yeah.
Okay, we'll try that a little later, maybe. But what do you see your future then? I mean, Everest is a brand new concept.
Yeah.
Is that where you see your future now?
To be honest with you, the primary aim of Everest Theatre is to provide all professional actors in South Wales with the opportunity to continue their development. So working with people like Mike, like you mentioned, Mike Orbin, he's very busy with Luna Theatre, his amateur theatre company that he's recently started. And I went to see their first production, and it was incredible. And straight away I knew that this is the guy that I want to direct my first production. He's a product of Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, which is quite like the pride of Wales in theatre, really. So yeah, that's the aim, is to work with directors that are products of these drama schools, that do know what they're talking about, that can impart some sort of wisdom and understanding to professional actors. I think the second you stop trying to learn is when you've kind of lost the passion. It's probably time for you to stop, when you don't want to learn anymore. So that's the primary aim of it for now. And I'd like to continue Everest, but no, my ambition is to be an actor.
You seem to have a natural talent for acting, because I've seen you in productions at the Dylan Thomas Theatre with the Swansea Little Theatre, and you've also worked with Llewellyn. Yes. Yeah. So I know that very interesting. If you'd like to tell us about that.
Yeah, that's I had my first sort of experience with acting or drama or whatever. June of 2015, my first stage combat course. From there, August 2015 was my first amateur production, Wishing Well, with Swansea Little Theatre, and it's just really escalated from there. I had my next stage combat course, October, first professional theatre production, October 2015.
Which is Dracula?
Dracula with Llewellyn, yeah, that was great. We had a midnight matinee and stuff. It was awesome. It was nominated, actually, for a Wales Theatre Award, Best Production, Best Director, Best Actor for the lead. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a roller coaster. My first film was January 2016. I wrote, produced, did the fight choreography, and was the lead actor in that. So it's just
You've done quite a bit, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't do things in half measures.
What about the company's called Everest Theatre? Why is it called Everest Theatre?
Well, I trekked to Everest Base Camp in 2012, so I wanted it to have something that sort of resonated with me personally. So
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess it kind of evokes some sort of passion out of me that way.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I think it gives quite a nice message, doesn't it? That the highest mountain in the world, and that's what we're comparing our theatre company to. I suppose that slightly arrogant, isn't it? But
Aiming high.
Absolutely.
Why not?
yeah, and it gives nice, clear, fresh, new kind of images, doesn't it? Snow and.
And Swansea is a hotbed.
Well, we keep saying
I mean,
this,
every
don't we?
time it crops up all the time, doesn't it?
Yes.
I mean, there's Volcano Theatre across the road from where
Yeah,
you guys
brilliant.
are as well. There's loads of these theatres
Well, there's
popping
so
up.
much going on. You know, tomorrow night now is the St. Dwynwen evening with Mal Pope at the Coast Italia again. Luna Company are using it next week for All the World's a Stage, evening of Shakespeare. It's great because then you have the tapas, so the dining, followed by a theatrical experience.
The food is always nice to start as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great food.
Yeah. Love a good theatre visit and then love some food as well.
Yeah, it's great, and that's one of the main aims again of Everest. That's another thing that we're looking to do, is to use all these variety of venues that we have. Obviously, you've got Grand Arts Wing, Dylan Thomas Theatre, Volcano Theatre, but then you've also got places like Coast and like the Other Room in Cardiff, and sort of smaller, more intimate venues. And I think it's important to keep that variety so that theatre audiences in South Wales don't get bored. You know, they're not always seeing the same production year after year. I mean, there's only so many times you can see Under Milkwood.
That's great as well.
Yeah, it is great. I could. All right, there's not a limit, but still.
With the Arts Wing this week is quite busy there.
Yeah.
There's the Llewellyn Lunchtime Theatre on Saturday, and that's a piece called Ambridge End, and that's a comedy by Ken Blakemore. And there's also the comedian Stephen K. Amos there on Friday night, the 27th. So it's a busy. There's these off mainstream theatre, should we say? It's quite busy. As you know, we keep reporting on the big productions in the Grand Theatre and big theatres in Cardiff. But I think it's important to stress that there is a lot going on with these smaller venues and some extremely high standard work.
Yes.
If you want to find some more information about what's going on in theatres near you, by the way, you can also tune into your radio show, because your radio show is on Radio T Coed.
Yes, Radio Tir Coed, yes. I have a programme, Millwood's Musicals, Keith Millwood's and Millwood's Musicals.
Yeah.
So it has quite a following, actually. You know, it's got, on the Facebook page, there is a Facebook page of Millwood's Musicals, which seems to have a life outside of the radio station. But it's... I've been very fortunate. Now, you're going to be my guest this Thursday. You have been guest just before Christmas.
He'll make you a lovely cup of tea. It's a lovely cup of tea.
Yes, and, very, very fortunate that many well-known names, I'm thinking of people like Sean Cothy, Peter Carey, Steve Balsamo, Mena Trussler, and many other actors, actresses, performers have been guests in the studio. And then... amateur companies as well as professionals will use it as a way of advertising the fact that there's productions happening. And
and how can people pick it up?
Well, as I say, it's Radio Tir Coed 106.5 FM.
Yeah.
It's available online as well. So there's lots of ways of listening, even through apps with TuneIn, listening to Radio Tir Coed.
It's all to do with that.
6 o'clock to 8 o'clock on a Thursday night.
Okay, and Stephen, if someone wants to find more information about Everest, how do they do that? That's the theatre company, not the mountain. But you can Google that, and all the information on Everest will be on Google.
Yeah, well, you could Google us as well.
Absolutely.
Everest Theatre Swansea. I'd imagine we come up by now. But it's everest-theatre.co.uk.
Excellent.
We also have a Facebook page, which is where I sort of primarily keep contact. The website pretty much stays the same.
It's all to do with Facebook, isn't it?
Yeah.
All to do with that.
Get social.
Okay, we're going to have another production in the summer. We're not going to mention too much about that now, but we're going to get you back in, hopefully, yeah?
Okay, yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I'd love that. Yeah.
Excellent. And Keith, we will talk to you later on the week or maybe next
hopefully.
week.
Yes,
Excellent.
always a pleasure. Thank
Cheers,
you very
buddy.
much.
Right then, that is just about it for the show tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Loads of stuff coming up in the show. We'll also maybe catch up with Ab, who's in Norway. Whatever you're doing tonight, have a great night. Thank you for watching. We'll be back here live at 6 tomorrow evening. See you then. Night-night.